Hey, what's up? What's good? What's happening, everyone?
What's up, guys? My name is Rauzan Rahman.
And I'm Zul Maestro.
Welcome back to Platform Podcast Episode 4. Thank you so much for joining us once again. And I believe for this week's episode, Zul, you have a very good topic that we are about to talk or touch on.
Yes.
And before that, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and do follow us on our Instagram. My name is Rauzan Rahman once again.
And I'm Zul Maestro.
Yes, and this week, Zul, I believe we are going to feature a very special release. It's a 4-track EP by Yanto Sunny.
Yep, with the EP called Bebas
Milik
Kita,
Kita, which is Freedom is Ours. And I also believe that it is currently on heavy rotation on mainstream radio, RIA. And we would like to just give a shout out to Yanto Sunny and
Congratulations.
We would like to say congratulations on your release,
Fantastic.
man. So for those of you guys who want to check out the EP, you guys can head over to Spotify or any digital platforms. And I believe the first single,
Hasif.
Hasif, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's fire track. So you guys
Crazy.
can check it out on Spotify.
Shout out to Hasif as well.
Yeah, man. Okay, Zul.
Yes.
Surprisingly, we did our intro quite fast.
Yeah.
Usually we will
too fast.
we will talk so much. But nevertheless, for those of you guys, this week we will be releasing the first beat for Platform. And for those of you guys who are ready to partake, we cannot wait for your submission. Zul and I, we will do the promo on Instagram and we'll
That's
let
right.
you know how you can get your hands on the instrument.
Yes. Please do not stop DMing us with all the information that you need from us, okay? We will tell you or we will send you the instructions as well.
Hey Zul, maybe you can also explain, you can explain to them what Platform is all about, just to remind them.
Right. So, for our platform here, it's supposedly it's right now it's just more of a video podcast kind of thing or podcast, but it is supposed to be a platform for musicians to come forth and show their talent.
Yeah. We will try our best to put your music out.
Yeah.
With the beats that I am going to share.
Yeah.
So that maybe in the future we can release it as an official release on radio.
Why not?
Or
If it's
maybe
good.
come to the house and come to the studio and do vibes at Rouse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Talking about radio, we will be touching on
This week's topic, yes.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Should profanity and cursing be accepted in a song?
Yes. What do you guys think? If you have your own thoughts, we are going to share our thoughts. But if you do have your own thoughts, please share it with us at the comments section below because we really would like to hear what you guys feel or think about this week's topic.
Yeah.
Okay, Zul.
Because I feel it's okay for someone to use profanity in a song if they wish to.
Express themselves.
Right? So, what do you think?
For me, you can express yourself without using profanity.
Okay.
My take is that because I feel that we are feeding the kids.
Right?
We are also feeding to all the makcik, auntie, uncle out there who don't really listen to rap music.
Right.
And when they first, the introduction of listening to rap music, because you know how stereotypical the generation can be. You know, some of them.
But I mean, keeping it clean, filtering it out for kids and stuff like that, it's totally fine. But what are you okay if someone uses profanities, curse words on their song? Would you listen to it yourself personally?
Funny thing, like I shared with you before, right, Zul? I don't like to listen to rap music. I like to make rap music, but I don't like to listen to it. But with that being said, some rappers, different rappers are like storybooks, right? This is what we agreed on. Like, if you want to listen to like macam like those kang ho gangster rap music, yes, of course, because that's how they express themselves. Different rappers represents different books. How you want to read them, how you want to listen to them. I have no problems at all. But personally, when it comes to me writing my own music, I won't use it. How about you?
Same. I am definitely okay with how rappers want to express themselves. Not only the rappers, if you're a singer, you want to use profanity, go ahead. You know, be my guest, right? But for me, when I write, no, I make it clean because of I have a kid, and
daughter,
and if she grows up and then she starts listening to my music in Apple Music or Spotify or whatever, and then she will ask me, Ayah, why you cursing? Why are you saying F words and stuff like that? So I won't know how to actually answer that.
Understand.
Because I don't use those words around her, right? So yeah, I and for me, in real life, I do curse, but when I'm angry, that's it. I don't use it like normally
on a daily basis.
Because it's the especially the F word. It's very, you can use it for many subjects, like this is effing big, this is effing good, this is effing awesome, and that is not directing to someone, or you're not cursing.
It's just describing that the importance of something humongous.
It's like putting an exclamation mark behind it. So I guess that's fine, right? But for me, no, I don't use those words at home,
Of course.
to be honest with you. So we're not Gary. What's his name?
Garyvee.
Garyvee. Yeah. Garyvee uses it a lot.
Yeah.
So,
Because he just wants to express it. Express.
That's how he does it, and that's totally fine.
Yeah.
How about you? I mean, what do you think? I mean, you've made albums before, right? So walk us through. How do you think?
Like I said, the representation of a track to all the younger generation, or of course you can, bro. We cannot run away from this, because on Spotify you have many tracks out there, and we are in Singapore context. It is different. Versus the tracks that you're listening to from America or wherever around the world, because you have to also remember that we are renting this culture. This is not our culture.
True.
Basically, we are just leasing it because we love how hip hop makes it easy for our generation or even younger generation to express themselves.
Yeah, it's more of a self-expression kind of thing.
And don't get me wrong, if you really understand hip hop, it's not only rap. We express it via graffiti, DJ, breakdance, and also beatbox as a subculture.
Yes, that's right.
So if you understand the hip hop culture as a whole, it's about expression.
Correct.
It's about how you want to express your feelings to the masses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard like our local rappers, like people like Akim Jahad.
Yes.
You've mentioned before, Aesop Cash. How they express in their songs. Some of them, most of the songs don't have any kind of profanities, but the meaning behind the lyrics would be
real lah. Basically, like how they grow up in Woodlands, how they grow up in Bedok. Those stories that you don't have a chance to experience. Maybe.
True. Maybe.
Yourself. So when you listen to these rappers, you will have a glimpse of how they grow up. The things that they go through, how their friends, go to jail, or it's real. It's real. So,
and we have also rappers who uses their or write their songs subliminally, making people think it's something else. Songs like I will not try to define it for everyone, but go listen to it, like Alif's Adakah Kau Mendengar, that song. So it's about something else. If you think it's about something else, it's really about something else. So if you don't believe me, go ask Alif.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to put it out there, like for those of you guys who are trying to get yourself into understanding the Singapore hip hop music, we have many variation of artists who tell stories that are very unique, are very interesting.
Yep.
There's no such thing, and I also would like to point this out. There's no such thing as wrong in creating. You know.
Yeah. True. I
each its
agree.
own.
I agree.
Maybe you can share your take on with regards to this.
I mean, at any point of time when you start making music and how you want to express it to people, I believe that nothing can go wrong. You know, in terms of creating that music.
Yes.
We're not talking about technicalities, mixing, mastering. No.
It's just the content of it.
Just the content of it, right? There's nothing wrong with it. So by all means, if you want to use profanity, you want to use curse words, you know, go ahead, make my day. But at the end of the day, you need to also understand and realize that it's how you will portray to society. You also need to understand that how our media here or our mainstream media here works, like radios, TVs, you know, it's always about, you know, being clean.
And it's always funny when some of the artists that write music, right, when they already have profanity in music and they question, hey, how come my music is not playing on radio?
Yeah.
You need to understand this basic idea or rule lah. When you have profanities or some topics that you touch on, it's sensitive to be shared on mainstream media.
Yeah.
So you need to understand that.
Maybe you know, to us folks at our range or our age
group,
we are okay with it, but it's not to the older generation. So it really depends on what is your demographics to when you make that music, right?
I agree.
Yeah, because you don't expect a makcik or an auntie listening to your song with profanities and cursing and getting them to, you know, appreciate.
Yeah.
Unless they are open to it. Yeah, that's a different story. But not everyone will actually be accepting that.
Yeah, and also with that being said, how I want to represent myself to all the people out there is positivity. I'm not trying to say like all of my content are positive, but it's just that it's the way you maneuver your story or how you want to tell your story that is more easy to the ears to listen.
Yeah, talking about story, I mean, that reminds me of your album, My First Story.
Oh, my first storybook. Yeah, so basically that's it lah. I just want to introduce myself to people that this is how I am going to represent rap to the society.
So I mean, you've created albums, right? And I realized that, you know, from my first storybook, which I was actually heavily involved in the production.
Yes, very much.
You went on to create a continuation. Is it a continuity?
It is. So basically, I like to tell my stories. Like we shared, right, with them. Different rappers are different storybooks.
Correct.
So my story is like this. If you like to listen or read my biography, and this is it lah. So the second one, it was called Rewrite. As I grew up as a teenager, more rebellious, egoistic, making a lot of mistakes. Hard-headed, very. But now, as we grow up, we understand like how lives work.
Yes.
And we understand people.
Yeah.
I wanted to do like the missing page to tell a story with regards to how, you know, it actually is life, but didn't happen.
I think you should continue on that.
Malas.
Yeah, but let's talk about that later.
Yeah, but nevertheless, we would like to hear from you, your process, or what do you feel?
Yes.
How do you feel about having profanity in a song?
Yes, correct. Do you think that if someone uses a profanity, it shows how much of an attitude that rapper is? Or do you think that it's totally a big no-no? Or is it just okay for you? Can you accept that? Because, you know, talking about attitudes, let's, you know, I think we can talk about that in another episode.
Future episodes.
Yeah.
So nevertheless, there's no such thing as wrong. Don't just take it from us. We are just sharing what we feel.
Correct.
We feel that it's okay. It is not.
Yeah.
It's totally up to you. You are the Da Vinci of your art.
Correct. And if you have any thoughts about this, do not forget to actually leave a comment down on the comment section below. Okay? So,
I think that is it for this episode.
yep.
Don't forget to subscribe, okay? Let us know what you think. You can always write to or DM Zul Maestro on his Instagram.
Yep.
You can always write to me. And we cannot wait to share with you the first beat for platform.
It's crazy, guys. I tell you, it's crazy.
Let's do it, guys. Let's spark this this thing that we are about to share with
Let's
you guys.
spread it like wildfire.
Let's get it on, man. We will see you guys again on the next episode of Platform. Thank you once again for
Thank
joining
you.
us, and peace out.
Ciao.